Today, about 1.4 billion children in the world have no social support. So that's no education, that's no potentially family, that's no income, and they're just left.
It was a decade ago that I first became aware of Gandys. And upon digging further, I learned about the remarkable story of Rob and Paul, brothers who had become orphaned themselves in that fateful tsunami.
Basically, before you knew it, Rob got onto the roof and he managed to sort of save my life. And then my little brother and sister were about 25 meters closer to the sea. And my parents basically put them on their shoulders, sacrificed their life to get them out.
I learned about their mission to use their business to educate and to empower others who were affected by the same disaster.
We wanted to sort of like have a business that could do something, and if we're not there, children are still getting food, education, and they're in a safe place.
And since then, I've watched, as I said, as a fan, as they've grown and scaled the business into a full-scale clothing brand that is driven by a deep and profound sense of purpose.
My background was education, so I really felt that education was the way forward to get people out of poverty.
You think it's just, a few hundred children come into the school and, they get an education, but actually the impact is so much bigger than that.
It's not just that campus, it's also the community, etc., which has changed enormously.
So we don't go out and just kind of do charities on our own and decide what we think is right. It's about, finding out what's right for the community.
But I do also love it when you go on an airplane and you see someone with your bag or whatever, or a jacket, and you see them getting off the plane and they're traveling, and you know that from them doing that has led to a child getting a better education.
That's the real reason Gandys exists, and that's the real reason. Actually, by doing what we are doing, we've got giving these kids a little bit of a hope, a little bit of a chance to move them out of a situation that, it's never in their intention to be in the first place.
So how do you see it evolving here? Where do you want this to go?
So I just see more people traveling around the world in our product.
More schools get built, more charities get supported, hopefully more kids end up in a better place than they would have been otherwise.